hard work and dedication that each of these graduates has exhibited to be our honored guests this evening. The expectations and rigor are high in the Lee Summit R7 School District. It is our responsibility to ensure that our graduates are career and college ready, and we take that responsibility seriously. Graduates, because I know our expectations are demanding, and yet you have met the challenge, I am confident that each of you will have what it takes to compete with your peers in future classrooms and in your careers. The entire Lee Summit community is proud of these graduates. I know they hold a special place in the hearts of the parents, family members, and friends that are here to share in the celebration of their accomplishment. To that end, it is important that we take seriously the students' request for a dignified and respectful ceremony. Every parent here this evening should share in the honor of hearing his or her graduate's name read. As we recognize and honor the graduates this evening, I remind you to please hold your applause and specifically avoid making any noise that could interfere with each graduate's special moment. Thank you.
Dr. McGeehee, Board of Education, Ms. J. Hughes, Lee Summit North faculty, family and friends, and most importantly, class of 2012. Congratulations on your graduation, and thank you for the honor of allowing me to speak to you tonight. It's an incredible privilege, and it means more to me than you know. When I sat in an uncomfortable folding chair on a hot football field during my own high school graduation just 10 years ago, I was waiting for life to begin. Honestly, I was most immediately waiting for our 3-hour-long ceremony, spent in hot robes under the sweltering sun to end. But I do remember crossing days off the calendar, and I vaguely recall a paper chain in my high school calculus classroom. What I suppose I was counting down to was the day that real life would start. Not a life full of writing papers, taking tests, reading, and planning your day according to a bell schedule, although that actually sounds a lot like how I spent my day today. All joking aside, I thought that the day I left for college would be it, the real world. What I suppose I've learned is that the real world doesn't show up on your doorstep when you arrive at college or when you graduate from it. It doesn't start when you get your first full-time job or get married. You're in the midst of it, right now. Life after high school is going to throw at you all sorts of new decisions, some of minimal consequence, like when to schedule a nap between classes, and others of much greater significance, like what sort of job to pursue. Many will be difficult, and often there is no obvious option. My advice to you as these decisions come your way, as they inevitably will, and probably already have, is to be willing to choose the option that might make you uncomfortable, but will ultimately bring you a more full and complete life. If I've discovered anything since leaving high school, it's that the times in life when I've made the toughest decisions and been furthest from what is comfortable have been the times where I've learned the most about both myself and the world, and have truly grown. When presented with an opportunity that might push your limits or take you outside of what is comfortable, my advice to you is to say yes. Do this by being willing to put yourself into situations that are unfamiliar. Travel to a place that is unlike the town where you were raised. My wish for you is that when given the opportunity, no matter how far outside of your comfort zone it might take you, please see the world. Stand in the center of Boston where America's Revolution was born. See one of the camps in Germany used to carry out the Holocaust and mourn one of humanity's greatest tragedies, and then stand in awe in front of the Mona Lisa to find out what has puzzled people for centuries. Choose to put yourself in a place where you don't understand the language or the culture and can't identify the food on the plate in front of you. Please travel, but also recognize the parts of your own home that are foreign to you. Please intentionally spend time with people whose lives look nothing like yours, though they live just across town. Don't be quick to dismiss their way of living or of looking at the world because it is different from yours. These experiences will, no doubt, stretch you and make you uncomfortable, but they will also teach you more about yourself than staying inside your routine ever could. Perhaps the most meaningful way to abandon your own comfort is to make your life about others, even when this means doing what is least comfortable for you. You've spent the last 18 years with at least one other person, whether a parent, a friend, a teacher, or a coach, who has made their life about you. In doing so, they have sacrificed and chosen you over themselves in countless ways, many of which you were probably not even aware. Look around. Many of them are here tonight. My best advice to you is to choose others over yourself. Live a life that is more about other people than it is about you. Be willing to pull yourself away from what might be the easiest or the most convenient for you in order to make life better for someone else, be it your family, your friends, or complete strangers. Though the ways to do this are innumerable and often draw little recognition or compensation, make this your goal. Be willing to make your own comfort secondary to serving others. Albert Einstein said, "Only a life lived for others is worth living." Come on, you didn't think you'd make it out of here with at least one historical quote. Success, and more importantly, fulfillment as you leave the world of Lee Summit North will only be found if you spend your days serving other people. When opportunities to leave what is comfortable present themselves, say yes, much like I did tonight by agreeing to give this speech. Being willing to abandon your own comfort to pursue something greater will often bring adversity and sometimes failure. It's okay. Very little worth doing is easy or comfortable. My wish for you is that you find a way to spend your days passionately living your life for others, and that your days from here on out be as rewarding as you have made